Hey everyone, WitchyCatLady here in Dragon Adventures, and today I am spending money in Undercity. And I know how much you guys love to watch me spend money, so I'm going to be spending some today. And this actually is an impromptu and it's a spontaneous recording that I'm going back over. It started with I was just down here hanging out looking for some inexpensive seasons events to buy. Ended up arranging to get this Costragula from someone, and I got a Noctorius because it was up pretty cheap. Gonna name that lab rat. Take a while guess what I'm gonna do with that. But I've decided that I'm gonna go ahead and be spending more money. I'm not exactly 100% sure why I stopped there. I guess we're gonna look at our dragons and find out. But I'm spending more money because I was actually, someone came at me for how much I spent on the Costragula. I spent $2.5 million on it. It's my money. I'll do what I want with it. It went to somebody who needed some coins in game. I didn't know till afterwards that, that actually made their day. So now I'm set out to make it a good day for other people. I'm gonna buy some other stuff. And actually there's a nice pitch Noctorius in there that has my eye. And at this point I've decided, if I've gotten one extra Noctorius, maybe I can get a few others and use those as experimenting on for this breeding update coming out. Because if you have not seen on my community tab, Dom did put in the dev feed of the Discord server a list of the dragons that will be breedable as far as seasons and events starting this Friday. They are doing a slow rollout of which ones will be available for that for several reasons. One reason that everybody's really looking at is to make sure it doesn't crash the economy. Yeah, that's part of it. It's also just to see how people are using it, to see what direction they need to go, to see what they need to do as far as breeding prices for higher rarities, just a whole bunch of other things. Iron out bugs. We definitely want to iron out our bugs on our low value Scriffies, not so much our high value Alas and Vidrikis. So the list that we have, and I'll throw it up here on the side somewhere if I remember, is going to be the Skeletor, Skyrix, Yule, the Aeatrice, the Abe Fur, the Scriffy, the Tarata, the Pokiki, Cybernid, Varana, Makura, Fernafex, Volperith, Eisendrake, Norgan, the Ovi, the Noctorius, the new Hong Leong, if I said that right. I'm not sure exactly what the thinking is. Definitely looks like some of the easier to get, lower demand ones, except for the Volperith. I guess they're throwing Volperith in there to... Well, actually, I'm not sure why they're throwing Volperith in there. If you have any theories on that, let me know. I'm assuming they're throwing the new Season Dragon in there because it's new. People will want to experiment with that. So while we're hanging out down here in Undercity, I can talk about some of my plans while we start running across cool things that we see in the queues there. Maybe some things that I decide I want to buy. And this Lepelion beside me is... it's really cute, but it keeps shoving its head in the board, and I have to keep moving around so that I can see properly. So if you're ever with me in Undercity talking to me and I just get up and move, it's not you. It's just something is sitting in a certain way that I can't see very well, or that's bothering me visually. I'm afraid it's going to trigger a migraine, so I just need to move. It's never you guys. But I've got several dragons right now. I've got some Ave Furs. I managed to get a couple Cybernids. You'll see the Noctoriuses that I grab in here. I'm going to be using them to experiment with, as well as an army of Pure Pitch Venids to see how the traits go over You know, how it goes with shading the traits, making the generations, try to find some of the best ways to do that. And, you know, I know several people are going to have lots of videos on this. You know, this is honestly a good content creating update. It's gonna have constant new stuff. It's gonna have constant what they call evergreen stuff. So, I mean, definitely, if you also make videos and you want to make videos on this stuff, gosh, go right ahead. I mean, this is one of those updates where, you know, the more the merrier. And honestly, I don't see anything getting stale with this. There's going to be so many traits, so many cosmetics, so many ideas on how to chain breeding the traits. It'll be really be never ending. I'm hoping to do several videos on it, you know, throughout my time in Dragon Adventures. I'm hoping to do some lives on it, especially as we're learning it, to kind of show you guys in real time, maybe answer some questions. I do want to at least take the weekend to try it out myself. I will record some of that, of course, but that way I've seen it in game. I've seen how it is, so if anybody has questions, I will know firsthand by, you know, doing it and seeing how it works. And, you know, by then, hopefully, you know, other people have ironed out things as well, and we'll have the Discord community and everybody to pull our resources, pull our experiments, pull our thoughts together, and, you know, get comfortable with this. I don't think it's going to be as scary as other people think. I think it's a change, and any change is a little scary at first. It's a little uncomfortable. I keep seeing Skeletors in queue. Well, they're a nice, cheap event to experiment on. I don't think I'm interested in that one. I don't like it that much. I like the Skeletor as a skeleton dragon, but it's just too... I don't know. I don't like it that much. I wouldn't actually use it if I got some amazing traits on it, so... If you guys see some dragons in queue with a theme called Clear Skies, I know somebody who's trying to help spread awareness of this new theme, trying to grow it. It's a really cute theme. There's a Cocovera in the queue now at this point in the video. I managed to get a couple of them. I really like it. It's really nice. And I'm looking through the queue a little bit more. You know, there's some Eisendrakes in here. Watch, I'm probably not saying that last part right. It looks like Eisendrake to me. I had been debating on that one. I ended up not getting it. I don't like the eyes so much that I would actually breed it. And that's how I feel with like a lot of the seasons and events. I like them, but I don't think I want to work to breed up a chain of traits on all of them, or actually even most of them. My first goal is to work on some Venids. I have a pure pitch Venid that I use for speeding around the world. I want to make that one more amazing. Well, obviously not that one, but you know, it's generations of offspring. So if I've got 8 pure pitch Venids in my inventory waiting for Friday, my daughter bought that pure pitch Noctorious. I was actually spamming the buy button too to try to see if I could get it, and she ended up getting it, and she's asking the server for names. My idea was Sleep Paralysis Demon. I think she ended up naming it that by this point where I'm editing this. Oh, and this person, Olivia, bought one of the element potions I had up in the player marketplace and used it on their para. I think it looks great. What do you guys think? Isn't it so pretty? Oh, that spawned right on top of me. Hello. That's bright. Okay, we're changing platforms, and that's a very pink arrow. That's a cute Vulp in queue. Honestly, if I liked the Vulp more, I would get it. I liked it before they added the body burst aura thing to it. It looks like it farts when it runs. I don't like that. So I really honestly don't use my Fox Dragon anymore. I used it when it first came out, but since they added that on it, I don't use it. Oh my gosh, Demon Raptor did not want to go into the marketplace. Alright, let's go in here and see what's going on. I'll claim that. Thank you very much. Yes, ignore the 4 million cherry that was in there from the scam video, and I just haven't taken out yet. I think it's funny. Honestly, if anybody were to buy it, I think I'd be shocked, but also, you're not getting your money back if you decide to buy my cherry. I keep forgetting that it's in there until, you know, I just go in and look and grab some of these inexpensive mutation potions. My cat, Olive, is screaming in the background, and I don't know why. She's looking out the window very angrily. I think I grabbed a shooting star potion if I saw that correctly. I like that element. Alright, Demon Raptor, back down to the auctions we go. I'm checking the queue. There's another Octop in there. Another arrow. I had thought about getting another arrow. See, I have 4 Nox now. And maybe experimenting with that, but I don't like the arrow enough. I honestly like the smaller dragons, with the exception of the Nox. Nox is pretty cool. I don't really use it much, but I like it. It's really cool looking. I just now see in chat somebody keeps getting sucked up into the floor. How did I not see that when I was in the game last night? What was even happening? That somebody hopes Toffee gets taken by the floor? Oh my gosh. What was even happening in this server? I actually did end up getting some other dragons last night that are not in here. I got a legendary color Zin and a legendary color Falu. And actually this morning I ended up putting the Aphers and Noctoriuses over on 2 different alts because I had 5 dragon slots left yet again. But, I mean, they're not all dragons I'm going to end up keeping. So it's just a temporary move. And I think what I'm going to do with the Noctoriuses and stuff after I've, you know, chained up to get some interesting traits is I'm going to pick one to keep. I'm going to delete the trade locked ones if they're not ones that I'm interested in, and then sell off the rest of them. And since there'll be ones that I've bred, I'm going to make sure that they'll have my name as authorship on them. If you buy it, then you'll have a dragon that has my name on it if you buy something that I've bred. I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be interesting to see how, you know, dragons move around with different people's names on them and stuff. But I think that's going to be all for this video. It is getting towards the end. I thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts on the upcoming breeding update, if you have any questions that you definitely want to see covered in any future videos. I mean, honestly, I still have a bunch of questions. I'm just waiting for Friday at this point so I can see things in game and see if the devs give us any additional information. I'm glad they're rolling it out slow. I think this is a huge update, and too much at once would definitely be overwhelming and lead to a whole lot of emotions. And I see another Noctorius in queue, and spoiler alert, I do buy that one. And I think the next one down too. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in game or another video. Bye.